Good morning, fellow people. This is Edward Bevilacqua. Here we are once again at Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help you get from where you are here, bunk, to someplace better, from point A to point B, from someday Isle to Success Landia. That's it. No big deal. Just here to help you. So I am here in San Diego, in Escondido, at my daughter and son-in-law and granddaughter's house. Lighting is not ideal, but typical for these, so just disregard that. It's the message, it's not the production quality, though that has the biggest impact because we are visual creatures. So the way things appear has a huge impact on our perception of their value. So try to put that aside, bonk, over here, just during this podcast, and focus on the message, the tools, actually. So how do we help you get from point A to point B? Well, it is in the links that are contained in the description down below. The links are to a worksheet into our website where it has all the tools that you need in a worksheet from today. So, let's see, where is Wada Bevy? Maybe she'll be joining us, but okay. So here we are. So this is a 2+3 podcast, 2 parts live, 3 parts after the podcast is over. 2 parts live, 3 parts after. So the 2 parts live, breathing exercise to start, and then a planning for today. My big plan is to get from here back to Las Vegas, return the car, get to Pahrump at a reasonable time to set up my new habitation. Meanwhile, dealing with the challenges. Let's start with our breathing exercise. Okay. Number 1. Number 1. So this is a Dr. Andrew Huberman from Stanford approach. So we will inhale, first exhale, inhale through your nose, double inhale to get the lungs filled up to the maximum amount. So let us begin. There you go. Simple as that. And you should feel it. So I know out in the other room, coffee is being made by son-in-law Zach. All right. The 3 parts of the podcast that we do not do live is number 2, attitude of gratitude. So we start the day focused in the right direction, accentuating the positive, ignoring the thorns in our side, taking for granted. Review of yesterday, so an examination of how we did yesterday. We can examine how we did yesterday, and then projection for today, and then go do it. Each of these steps is described in the description down below. So we're not going to talk about those now, but they're important to do. And the most valuable part about this podcast is the repetition. Just keep coming back. It's easy to come up with reasons why you're not going to do a thing today, why you'll put it off till tomorrow. But the more often you quit or you don't do it, the easier it gets next time. So don't let that happen. Just get it done. Who was it? Somebody said, best thing to do is to eat a frog at the beginning of the day because nothing will be worse than that. just move forward with the day, repetition of the good things. Okay, so here we are. Okay, good. Just checking. Where did it go? Guess I lost it. Okay, today's podcast. Planning for today. All right, start by saying something great is going to happen to me today. Something great is going to happen to me today. And actually, great things always do. Things that change the course of our life for the better. We have to adopt them into our being. You know, it's like somebody leaves a winning lottery ticket on the ground. If you don't pick it up, if you don't cash it in, if you don't put it to good, it has no value. So something great is going to happen to you today. You just have to be ready for it. Situational awareness. Number 2, always look on the bright side. Accentuate the positive. It could be worse. I can promise you at least 7 billion people would trade places with you right now. And it's probably more like 7.7 billion people. Almost everybody. So as bad as it seems, it's not really that bad. If you have the ability to watch this on the internet, that is a big step forward. Next, seek discomfort, not pain, just discomfort. Seek discomfort. The world is suffering. Work to reduce it, but seek discomfort, not comfort. And one of the practical reasons to do that is everybody else pretty much is seeking comfort. So if you seek discomfort, you're going to be like taking the fast lane to get to where you want to be. Because if for other people, if comfort is the number one criteria in moving forward, if comfort is let's say top 3 criteria, and it's in the top 10 for you, as they are focused on comfort, you will zip around them. Advice from a 66-year-old, don't give up on your family. Don't give up on your family. At the end of the day, that's who you can count on, who you should be able to count on. Don't give up on family. Next, okay, today is day 1 of week 3 of our neuroscience-oriented approach to success that we call outside our skull-size kingdom. That has to do with getting other people to assist you in your journey. You're not going to make it alone. The better you are at getting other people to help, the more successful you'll be, the easier your journey will be, the more adventure you will have in your journey, the more character, let's take that word, the better it will be. And in our metaphor of our boat metaphor, this would be called attracting your crew, getting the right crew to help you get from where you are to Someday Isle. No, from Someday Isle to Success Landia. So you have to have a good crew. If you pick the bad crew, what could happen? They don't do the work that needs to be done. Number 1, there could be a mutiny, dissension. Pick a good crew, you win. Pick a good team, you win. Have a bad team, you don't win. So we start off with David Logan, who has sent us a couple emails over the years. Let's see, how we doing for time? It's part of a runic rhyme. We're at 9:17 in, no wada bevy. Ink Magazine is not that one. Ink Magazine today is about Dickens. I gotta add this in while we're added to the worksheet. It is I'll tell you what it is in a second. It is definitely worth pursuing. Mhm. Okay, it is called. No, it's not called that. Feeling stuck. Try the Dickens method to rewire your brain and see the world differently. So, this is cognitive reframing. So, think about A Christmas Carol, past, present, and future. So, there's a technique to do that down below. Don't have time, but that's the thing to do. We're 10:38 in. And I am going to end this brief one. Tomorrow we'll be starting fresh from a new location in Pahrump, yet to be disclosed location in Pahrump. So good things are going to be happening. Remember, something great is going to happen to you today. Be ready for it. And with that, I'm going to say and cut.